Hi Libran friends, how are you doing? So what do Librans need to know? Past, present and possible outcomes, followed by a Sacred Earth Oracle reading. So what do Libra need to know? What do you need to know? Libra. Okay. So thank you to my subscribers, my new subscribers and my old ones, of course. I really appreciate you doing that. If anybody wants to make a comment in the comment section and they want a free card reading on tomorrow's video, then do let me know. And then your wish is my command. So what do Librans need to know? So there's an awareness of going on. What sort of awareness is going on for Librans? Well, because we're using the Ozo deck, this spiritual awareness is going on. So this means unveiling your true spiritual nature, your soul purpose. So everything is covered up by thoughts, emotions, lies and concepts, and all those types of things. So it's almost like with this particular aspect with Librans, you're looking through the window, but you can see a reflection back. And sometimes that reflection is distorted. So from a higher place looking down, you're looking at yourself and you're thinking, is that really me? Where's the balance between illusion and reality? So when you become slightly aware of something bigger than yourself, that is the time to ask questions. So you have this harmonious aspect here of feelings. When you can connect to your heart and your mind, that harmonious feeling of peace and love, and it's just a fantastic time to really just be in that love, because that is the time to reawaken your soul purpose. We've each got a journey to come along, and that harmony that you're feeling today is just accepting all of you. So you have the master here, and if you are awakening to a higher concept, then finding a spiritual teacher is challenging at the best of times, but it is possible. We found in life that if you're truly seeking a spiritual journey, then you will find your teacher. There are a lot of teachers along the way that will give you this information and that, and it's an opinions. But a true seeker of spirituality and the ultimate truth will always find the way. So this is about finding a spiritual teacher to allow your spirit to grow and your soul to grow in harmony. So I wish you all the luck with that. So you have the blossoming and flowering. This aspect is about creativity of who you are. It's tapping into the motherhood of creation, Mother Earth. So it's very yin aspect, but doesn't have to be. It's very yang when we have the energy to grow a flower. So that whole balance has to be in place. Just as when you plant a seed, a new thought, a new feeling, you have to nurture it to make it grow. It needs water, it needs sunlight, it needs the earth, and it needs to breathe. So all these elements are in place to allow that flowering to come about. So if a person's not ready to receive their spiritual growth, then they're not ready. Or if something's missing in that scenario, then it's not going to happen. So you can use that analogy for anything in life. So if you're not ready to receive a relationship, or you're not ready to have career or money or whatever other aspect you want in your life, then it won't grow. I mean, we can plant a seed now, can't we? and we can give it all the heat and we can give it lots of water. But if we trap it inside a jar, we give it no air to breathe, then it's not going to flourish. So if you use that analogy in your situations, then that might help. So we have cheating here, aren't we? There you go. I'll read them both at the same time. That'll save time. So we have the transformation going on. So this is a good aspect in your life to transform who you are. Put to bed, put to rest these lies. Look at these lies coming up. That's not good, is it? It was going so well up until then. So, so when we transform our life, it's like the little death. So if people are deceiving you at the moment, and in every person's life there's deceit, so it's just not you, it's everyone's, you know, whether it be your government, the way we believe ourselves to be, like looking in the mirror or the reflection and believing that's who we are. It's not. So we have to take our mask off. We have to transform. We have to say goodbye to the old. I'm giving it the correct environment to grow spiritually and nurture myself. If we're not doing that, then we're not in every other circumstance growing. So where are the lies? Where are the deceit? Or are you hiding behind something and not revealing your true self to someone or a situation? Look inside, don't be scared. Because you're you, you're your individual, and you're all love. So if you accept yourself and allow the trust to come forth and put away all these old ideals of yourself and others. So let's do a Sacred Earth Oracle and see what's going on for the Librans. It's all safe, you're perfectly safe. Sacred Earth Oracle. Let's have a look. So, repetition. Repetition. So what's that meaning to you? So, are you repeating the same thought process? Are we going into the same relationships? Is this pattern that we keep going over and over again, tripping us up all the time? Sometimes that happens. So it is very like this girl here, person. She seems very, or he seems, they seem very distraught. So when we're repeating the same thing, oh, it's got to work. It's got to work. Just because it works for somebody else doesn't mean to say it's going to work for us. So what are we repeating that is a mistake? And that's why we need the transformation to change significantly and open our eyes and open our hearts and our awareness of who we are. Can you see here? Right, can you see here? It's like a beacon shining, isn't it? But it's also her face or his face is half in shadow, half in light. With the moon phases, you see. So what is your shadow self and the darkness leading into the lightness? We definitely need the balance. So don't get me wrong. We need this darkness to allow the lightness. It's like a circle. Once you're up with the Wheel of Fortune, you come down. But if you ask yourself today, what am I repeating? Am I repeating good thoughts, good feelings, or am I repeating negativity? Am I struggling with this aspect that I can't move forward? So it is a process, isn't it? Because when you're very happy, that's great. But because that's a 10, it's got to fall all the way down to a 1 again to repeat all what's in between. So I wish you all the very best today and lots of love. And as I say, if you want a free personal card reading tomorrow, just drop a comment and we'll see you again next time. Lots of love. Take care.